I wanted to give you guys some basics on how do we train our staff so they can provide value to our organization. So again, Basecamp it's kind of like a battle plan, but it's not a daily battle plan like we're talking about. It could be set up like that, but that doesn't replace your actions that you're writing that you want to get done every single day. All right. So you want to get this done because that way you can actually start including in your Basecamp projects all those things that are particularly tasks and everything that is detailed inside that task that has to do with that task. So anybody can go in there and get it done very easily. So we use it to keep track, record, and post updates regarding project clients or agency activities. I mean, in our case, as an agency, we give our clients access to their Basecamp so they can see what the agency is working on as we speak. You can upload and save files such as CSVs, PDFs, etc. So Basecamp also allows you to assign projects like we talked about in tasks to employees and monitor their status, assign deadlines, and you can add detailed notes about the project. With Basecamp, you break up your work into separate projects. Each project contains everything related to the work at hand, all the people involved, every discussion, every document, file, task, important date, everything, okay? So why am I talking about this so much? Because these tools are management tools that you need to put in place in order for anybody that you bring into your organization to be able to produce and give you value. Because otherwise, people are going to be going for a lot of random productivity and a lot of coping, and you're going to end up missing out on a lot of talent that you didn't actually handle correctly because you didn't know exactly how to. So unlike using email, where everything starts out disorganized and you must constantly manage the chaos, Basecamp keeps everything organized by default. Things are always where you expect, and it's obvious where to put stuff. Not like, let me find out this email. I know there was an email thread going on at some point that about the subject of onboarding. Well, let me see if I can find it. Google search onboarding. It's a mess. Not like that. So you want to be organized so you can actually handle your staff better. So that's Basecamp. You can see here inside every project, all the tools team needs to get work done: to-dos, message board, schedule, docs and files, group chat, automatic check-ins. Now, when you do, for example, like a check-in, the way that I did it, I'll give you guys a tip as you're building your team. I build in Basecamp check-ins that ask people, okay, so hope you had a great day. Before you log out, what did you learn today? And that way I ensure that my philosophy, my company culture of making people learn something new every single day was put in place. So there was a check-in that would ask them every single day, what did they learn today? That's an example of an automatic check-in that we put in place. So now we have this big feed of people commenting what they felt was the most valuable thing they learned that day. And now everybody's learning along the way. We're collaborating, we're learning from each other. Okay, so Jesus commented that TimeCamp was the other software Ernesto was thinking about using instead of Time Doctor. So if you guys want to check that out, there's TimeCamp and Time Doctor. Choose your favorite, but set it up. It's going to help you manage your staff more effectively. So Trello boards, it's another project management software that helps keep track of your progress with cards that define each step in the project to be completed. If you're getting started, you can choose one or the other. You can choose Basecamp or Trello. We decided to go with both because there was my creative department, particularly my creative department, was very into a Trello board, and Basecamp doesn't really have boards per se. So because of that, they wanted to just put the entire project. Like, let me give you an example. We have a service that a lot of you guys have heard about, which is called the Catapult Ranking System, which the agency delivers. It has a lot of steps. And some of those steps are moving from department to department. There's a copywriting step. There's a graphic designer. There's a video editor step. There is a integration step. There's a Facebook ads step. There's an email integration. There's all these steps that go into place, right, in order for us to deliver the entire product. Because of that, we found it more effective to insert a board into the equation. So now we have the entire project divided into boards, into a board. And when the person that is responsible over that particular step is done, all they have to do is grab their mouse and drag it into the next step. And the person that is assigned to that next step gets a notification and lets them know that the board is now in their hands and they have to keep it moving forward. Otherwise, they're going to stay stuck. So project management with a board has a lot of convenience when you have a bunch of steps to get done, and you know that systematically the same thing that happens over and over. And all you got to do is separate into several steps, and then you have the different departments assigned to the different steps. And that department, once they're done, they just drag it into the next step, and then we keep the board moving forward. That is the value of Trello. So it depends on your organization and what your actions are like. In your case, you might be okay with just Trello, or you might be okay with just Basecamp, or you might just want to go down the route that we went through, in which we use both in different ways because we value the abilities of each one of these particular softwares, and they're not fully replaceable. With Trello, you can add cards for new projects. We can also add comments, upload file attachments, create checklists, add labels, and due dates. You can also assign steps on the Trello dashboard for specific employees to work on, very similar to what we did on Basecamp. So we have used Trello, like I mentioned, for several projects such as the Catapult Delivery, AGM video editing team. For example, when we want to produce a video for a particular project, the first thing that you need to do is submit a request as for example, if you're an ad manager, you're a marketer, you visualize and you say, what creative do I need to accomplish a certain result? Well, I need a creative of somebody utilizing this coffee mug or whatever it is, right? So now you submit that request and we put it into a Trello board. You need a copywriter, you need a script writer, you need a video editor, you need a qual checker, you need all these persons to be doing their job until it gets to the completion. The last person says, yes, this is good, approved. We submit it to the person that's running it, and now we put it into motion. So we have those things in place with boards. So it is used to assign projects, separate the steps, and track the progress. So that's Trello. You can see here how the boards look like, and it's very, very user-friendly, guys. I'm not the Trello ninja, and I'm not the Basecamp ninja, but anybody can be easily onboarded into this platform. So they know how to create a board and actually come in here and easily divide a particular section into several areas. We can easily show you guys how to get these things done. But again, it's very self-explanatory as you sign in, and it shows you some basic heading on how to create a board and how to manage it and how to drag things from one to the next. For example, here you see we need something from the client. Okay, what was done? So Amazon research proposal step. Oh, we need gift cards. Need to set the accounts to pro. All right, so let's drag it out because that's been done. Ready to create the funnel. Okay, it's creative and ads are pending. Okay, so now we're going to move ad copy. Ad images need to be approved, ready for ads to be approved. And then we go into ads imported and approved by Facebook, ready for testing, and then delivered because now we're done and we deliver it to the client as the catapult is done. And here you go. Enjoy. Go ahead and kill it as an Amazon seller. So Workplace by Facebook. I'm super happy with it. I used to use Slack. I moved over to Workplace a few years ago already. I think 2 years by now. It felt natural since I was a big Facebook user myself. It felt logical since I was such a big advocate of the Facebook platform that I used their Workplace application, and I have been right. When you jump on board a moving train, it's inevitable that you will get to the other side. When you jump on board a winning company, chances are you're going to have a better platform along the way. So I decided to jump on board a company that had been booming for years, and they have proven me right. The company has made this platform better and better every single day. So now it has been a great replacement for companies like Slack, big competitors, and they are doing it really well. From Facebook, you can do Facebook Workplace Live events with your staff. You can manage a news feed. You can have Workplace Chat, which is the same thing as Facebook Messenger. You can have deliver files. You can have a search history. You can assign people to conversations. You can create groups for different tasks, all of that. So Workchat is a team messaging tool that allows you and your employees to send messages and images in real time without needing to exchange personal contact information. It's a centralized hub that you can use to send mass, group, or one-on-one messages and photos to employees. Workchat was built for businesses managing 100 employees or less that has historically used any combination of Facebook Messenger, email, group text, WhatsApp, Snapchat, or other tools to communicate with one another, right? That was perfect for us. So how can you use Workchat? You can use Workchat to post announcements on the feed, share pictures, files, or videos, set reminders and save conversations, create individuals or group chats for client or project to have a better communication line. So that's Workplace. If you guys go to workplace.com, you're able to easily give it a trial. Obviously, again, I'm not affiliated. I don't make money by you going in there and signing up. I'm giving you the tools that I believe are going to help you get better results because I have done it myself. Surveys of staffs, assigning particular activities, training my staff, seamless conversation, messaging, and group chats. All of it is possible with Workplace. And they are also evolving on the integration side of things quite a bit.